Matthew chapter 23, there's a whole bunch of people running around in Phoenix, in Durban, and in South Africa, and all over the world. And they're instituting this heresy doctrine of father and sonship, where they want all the sons to pay to the father. And they want the fathers who are more senior in the faith to live a very plush life and live a very lavish life. And that's a sign of godliness. And let me just say this to you, as someone that is studied in doctrine, there is no sign of that type of lifestyle and that type of teaching in the Word of God. When Paul speaks to Titus and say, you are a son of mine, he is saying it as a derivative that he is of God. Because he starts off in chapter 1, I am Paul to Christ. Paul, a slave unto Christ, says to Titus, you are a son, a child of mine. Not that you were born of me, not that you are of me, but you were just taught by me. I want you all to understand that I never want to put myself above you and be a lord over you, because that will bring me to a curse. But I do want you to understand that the currency of heaven is to honor spiritual authorities and to honor governmental authorities in your life. This is why I don't speak harshly, but I speak correctly. Some of you ladies, some of our ladies, especially in Christianity, some of you are very unblessed because you just don't want to submit to your husband. Yet God put your husband as a protection and a blessing to your life. And that shows in the church, where you have a whole bunch of people in the church, men and women, cannot submit to spiritual authority. And it shows as a reflection in society as well, that you have men and women, marriages and households, cannot submit to their earthly bosses or to their governmental authorities. And then you wonder why you are not blessed. It's because you cannot submit yourself to godly function. God never put a man over you, and God never put governments over you. God just told you the eternal principle of being blessed. Humble yourself under those that He has placed over you. And let me tell you this, I'm not that type of person. I know there's teaching going around where the best honor is if you guys go, okay, Braden came and brought my coffee, right? I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't, right? I'm young enough to take care of myself. If I was old, if I was missing a foot, if I couldn't walk, I didn't have a hand, I was very sickly, I'm very frail, if I was very old in age, like next year, right? If I was very old in age, right, and I needed help, and you could help me, right, then it would be an honor. Now it's a dishonor if I'm capable and I refuse to use my strength for the glory of God. Right, let me talk in terms that you'll want to hear about, because there's teaching that says that the sons must give to the father, but that's against doctrine, because the Word of God says that the fathers must provide for their families.